Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB on the official CoolStuffInc.com YouTube channel. Use promo code CGB5 to get a discount on CoolStuffInc.com. Yeah, Esper Adventures, here we go. This curve looks terrible. My God, if there's something about the adventure mechanic, you know, the 2 spells on 1 card thing that they did last Eldraine that kind of broke the format. If there's something about it that grinds my gears, it's that all my beautiful mana curves look like abominations. Like it's my first time building a Magic deck. But trust me, it's better than it looks because there are sneaky 2-drops in my deck because of the adventure mechanic. And I have not 1, not 2, 3 new cards with adventure on them, so a total of 12 in the deck that can all be played for 2 mana. The modal nature of such a deck is so insanely strong, and I absolutely love it. The fact that it can roll in whatever direction one needs to roll. So a control deck built around adventures, yes, please. Virtue of Loyalty makes a 2/2 knight, or when you play the 5-mana enchantment side, it starts growing all of your creatures on your end step, putting counters on them and untapping them. Horned Loch-Whale, put a critter that's attacking you, top of the opponent's deck or bottom, and then later becomes a 6/6 flash with Ward 2. And Virtue of Persistence, -3/3 and 2 life, excellent stabilizer against aggro decks later in the game, can start pulling creatures out of graveyards. The rest, we got some planeswalkers, we got some sweepers, we got a copy of the End, you know? Don't bring those Shieldreds around here. Oh, I'm sorry, was your only win con in the whole deck your Wandering Emperors? They gone. All right, so we're doing some of that stuff. We also have some Mirrex, but most of the time, the pure value, we've cut a lot of the card draw, we've cut a lot of the staple removal spells like Go for the Throat. A lot of the value just comes from the adventures themselves, and you'll be amazed at how well they close games. Now let's dive in. Let the adventuring nonsense begin.
Command Fest Orlando is coming October 20th to 22nd. So get ready for a weekend full of Magic the Gathering in one of the country's premier vacation destinations. Get your tickets now at commandfestorlando.com.
That hand looks like it will play Magic. I'm up to 29 lands in this deck, and it's specifically because I want to get hands with 3 or 4 land, and that's the only way to get the hand smoothing algorithm to recognize that land is good for you. It's an algorithm built around the most pathetic mono-colored aggro decks in existence, and it's very frustrating. So, just letting you know why and how we do what we do. Okay, you're gonna do the thing where you seek stuff. You're gonna do the thing where you migrate. Okay, this is a matchup I've really wanted to play. Is our control strategy good against the Invasion of Alara, Cascadey thing, or ramp, or whatever they're doing? Sometimes it's the Troxa ramp, where they plan to cast it like an honest magician, and sometimes it's the new Cascade deck. I'm a little frustrated I don't have any aggression in this hand. No flashy threats to get down and start bothering the opponent. They're going to go for a Gorger, which is fine, because I can just kill it. Decline. Can't be countered. Ward cost not paid does not matter. If I go for Teferi here, they could resolve that card, Invasion of Alara. So let's wait one more turn. And then we could defend Teferi with a Make Disappear. Although I'm sure the Leyline Binding would have something to say about it. They're just going for it. Nope. Well, if they have another one, they have another one. Let's hope we can get one turn off. If they go, boom, second invasion to the moon. Well, they went first, and that was what mattered. They have a Desecrator. Desecrator is very good at killing planeswalkers. It's going to make this game very hard. Exiled my Void Rend, killed my Teferi. Feels rough. On the bright side, we've got this whale. Another Flesh Gorger. Okay. Let's see where they want to put this Cemetery Desecrator that I target with the whale. On top. Interesting. Considering there's no targets on the board. We could make a 2/2, but it can't even attack. Let's draw. Mirrex. Another Restless Fortress. Let's play that. Not planning to use the Mirrex when I could play the whale. Take your damage. The Virtue of Persistence. They do... Huh. Yeah, they do have some very good creatures in the graveyard. I guess I have to counter it? Don't have a current solution? So their last card is a land they're not playing. Probably a cycling land. Maybe a Boseiju. We could flash in the whale now. Or not flash it in. Then the opponent... If with an untapped land they could pay with the Desecrator. I think we just wait. Three more points in the opponent's favor. We could power up the fortress and block, but I really want to get the whale down. I need to pressure them. There's the cycle. Probably another cycling land in hand. Here come the whale sounds. Let's see what kind of damage we can do to our opponent. Virtue of Loyalty. Is this going to be a Leyline Binding? It's the Boseiju. Okay. Let's grab a basic. Island is more intimidating. We can cycle the towers if we draw them, and it might turn into one of those games. Yeah, this Cascade deck, it draws more 7 mana power cards in the late game than any other deck, and that is by design. You gotta expect this to be a really tough game. The longer it goes, the more good cards they draw. We've drawn a lot of land. I mean, it's a land-heavy deck. That's to be expected. Wow. They ignore the whale? Why would they ignore the whale? Okay. Sure. Weird choices. Very weird choices. Well, if they block the whale, they can desecrate it, right? Well, they can't pay the ward. That's a good draw. So 1/4. 18 life. 1 card left. Let's pressure. We wander. We wander. We desecrate.
I'm home.
We do not want that thing to die.
You are not much of a roadblock.
One located. Oh, I thought they were going to beseech the mirror from activating this on main phase. Otawara. Also over here.
Strike hard.
Activate. Swing. A little bit of life gain of our own. And some big hits. Almost dead. For life. Binding. Binding targets what? The whale? The whale. Play your ward. Bounce my whale. Uh-huh. What you gonna do? Whale you? Pay that life. This means they can draw a very large whale next turn. I go to 8. They main phase the Mirrex again just to mess with me. Ooh. Oh, never didn't have it, you say?
Keep watch for intruders.
I miss lethal. I got too excited about this play, which is basically lethal. I just want them to know I drew the counterspell. I'm evil that way. This is strictly correct lethal. All right, so we can go toe-to-toe with the Cascade deck. Good to know. On the play. Can't possibly lose if you go first in this game. Well, Sunfall is ready. Bramble Familiar, huh? I will not kill it. Are we up against Cascade? Is that deck super popular now? Gotta be smart with your make disappears, gotta be smart with your Sunfalls. Yep, it is Cascade. No Virtue? Okay. Well, 2 familiars are on the field. Speaking of a Virtue, here's one. No! Now I can be attacked. Oh, they put it on top. Wow. Don't think I would have done that. What do you think? Do they have the proper untapped source? Like, why would they put this on top if they had the invasion? I don't think they do. I'm going to take this opportunity to get a Virtue down. They would put that on the bottom if they could invade next turn. So that's just a free turn. Wait. Huh? What does this mean? Well, now what? I mean, it turns off their Cascade plan. Their deck is just still all good cards. Huge, dangerous cards. So I think the end is not quite appropriately named. Should probably just play your Desecrator, go beat downs. I'm going to try to hold a Sunfall for the Atali. Tap land, go. $17. Yep. So we could counter this, but they just have another, right? We have to keep graveyards empty is how we have to win. This has Menace. I think they'll just deal me another 4 here. Now they'll probably go for a tally, right? 13. I mean, if they let me get a 6/6 down and start attacking, I'll race. All right, a tally. What can you do with it? They get a herd migration. That's pretty good. And is that another virtue? Good lord. Yep. All right, it's gonna be that kind of game. Nothing can ever be in a graveyard. Achievement unlocked. There might be 3 virtues and nothing to get back. Ouch. So, remove X counters from target permanent. I was going to rely on this. But if we counter this, they just bring it back, right? Doesn't achieve anything. So I'm sorry. I am sorry, Incubate token. You're getting done dirty. You were to be the strong one. Now I have this artifact just chilling. It's gonna hold priority for me. Let me bluff my opponents. Now we'll see if they want to race with the Desecrator. So, what's that gonna do on the field? Not much, right? It's not gonna cascade into anything. Let's find out. Ta-da! They get their go for the throat, which can take out the whale. And they want to transform it. That go for the throat's a problem. They can't pay the ward cost here. If I put this down, attack them with it. See, what I don't want them to go for the throat is the fortress. That's what is kind of the big secret. I want them to pay for go for the throat on this. But the problem is, I think I need to Sunfall next turn anyway to keep them from transforming. So, my turn. Another whale. Oh, that's actually very good. Well, it puts the Cemetery Desecrator on top, then it comes down and transforms the invasion anyway, huh? Man, these Desecrators are a pain. Alright, exile it. If they try to go for the throat in response, we have to counter it, which is very sad. Weirdest Sunfall make disappear combo I've done in a minute. Now let's see. Can they keep top decking the nuts? Another herd migration would be brutal. Their deck is very good at drawing powerful cards. We just need a little bit of space here. The lands are coming alive. We know they don't have another go for the throat in the deck, because that's how that deck works. Okay, let you. Actually, I should have powered up and attacked with this incubator token, because we'll take the +1/+1. Could have had 1 more damage if I were thinking about it enough. Yep. For funsies. I don't think it'll matter. Deciding whether or not we need to be flashing in whales. I actually think we do. Yeah, we're at the point of the game where we're flashing whales. Let's draw. Wandering Emperor could be helpful. Cycle. Game is tense, man. It's very tense. All right, we've got bindings, but those are exile effects. That's a big deal. See if they want to drop another binding. Yes, they do. That Virtue of Loyalty is doing work. The counters are happening.
Talking.
Another land, another cycle. 5 mana open. Is it an invasion? Well, invasion on its own doesn't do anything anymore. Okay, another Virtue. Yes, of course. Drain them, hit them, tear them to bits.
May your blade strike true.
All 4 virtues have been located. They're gonna scoop it up. We dissected the deck with the end and pulled off the victory against four virtues. Anybody like to play a different deck? Yeah, this hand is fine. Enchantments. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, I guess nothing will get ambushed next turn because they didn't play a turn 1 creature. Ooh. The Virtue. The Virtue. Spirited Companion. Oh, that might get ambushed. Actually, let's see. I mean, this is a beautiful spot to be in, right? Virtue, Virtue, make disappear. I make a 2/2. I block. Kill your dog. Calyx is here. Calyx not big enough. I'm already the beatdown. I feel so accomplished today. Hallowed Haunting is here. Ooh, that could be a doozy. Let's drop the Celestus. And see if the opponent can ride the Hallowed Haunting to victory. Okay. They don't have a board presence yet for it. They're gonna go get Ossification. Are they gonna play Ossification? They're gonna play Teachings. Let's counter that. They do get a creature. Just a baby. Another Virtue is beautiful. We're keeping them off the board. We're building up our own stuff. Maybe they'll ossificate this token. They will ossificate the token. Yeah, you got it. What else you got? Audacity. Good one. Tough call. But the Virtue of Loyalty really helps. They have some instant speed something. Is it Boseiju? They had that. I think they would have hit the Celestus, but who knows? Cut down off the top is nice. Perfectly curved, too.
Let your blade do the talking.
They block here. No, we want them to block there. Kill it. Now do they go after the Celestus? Not yet. So I think they have a Boseiju and they're waiting for the Virtue. All right. Last chance. Then of course we have these Virtues next turn. Ah, they're letting it be. Maybe it's not what I think it is. I don't know. What else could it possibly be? Oh, don't do it now. No! Opponent! Opponent, you look silly in front of the world. What have you done? Double haunting, let's go. Oh, it's a rumble now.
Strike fast and strike hard.
What you got? They're only at 12. They go to 5. The Virtue! Can I get a Calyx? Third Hallowed Haunting? Oh my god, are they gonna pull it off? I don't think so, right? Gotta kill it, but if they draw a 2-mana enchantment, that's so good for them. They draw? What is it? What is it? It's a 2-mana enchantment? No way! Oh my god. Spirited Companion's an option. It feels like I have to draw something really good here, as they are about to steal this one. Woof. That's a Virtue. Neither of those are what I believe I am looking for. We also need them to break off the top, right? This is not going well. All right. 2/2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 mana left over. If I play this, maybe we draw something better. We haven't played a spell this turn. All right. I mean, they've top decked it every step of the way. Can they do it one more time? 1, 2, 3, 4. Power this up. 1, 2, 3. I think I need to keep drawing for Sunfall. They go to combat. Can't be an enchantment then. They would have been flying over the top for huge damage. 5, 6, 6s, huh? Well, we can't kill one. We could power up this fortress to get some extra blocks on one of them, and then take 12 and kill one. I guess that's fine. It's 18. Ow. But it puts the dog back in the graveyard, and getting the dog draws me more cards, and that might matter. Oh, great. Just what I needed, another tower. Okay, they definitely drew a land. The end? The end. Can hit one of these, it can hit the Naturalist, but doesn't exile like all things with the same name. See what we draw? Not good. Not good at all. And we're at 7 life. If we were at 5, this would be cheaper. Do I have to make a 2/2? I think I do.
Back to me. Guards, to me.
1, 2, 3. Use Celestus, then I can't cast this. Which I do think I have to cast it. No enchantment. Surely they don't draw an enchantment. They would never. Six enchantments on the field. I mean, attack me, yeah? Okay. What do you know? Didn't find anything. And die. By Exacxes. My god. The sequence they pulled off to turn that around just hurts my very soul. On the draw with some nice adventures that may or may not get Thalia'd. Black. Well, Black Lotus, Liliana Sleeves. I see what you're doing there. The Crag. What you gonna do? Soaring. That was quick.
Consider yourself fortunate, our
This is where I just can't draw Void Rend to save my life, isn't it?
Dire times call for dire tactics.
Yeah, our hand is not lining up against this whatsoever.
My ways are not for the weak.
I guess we have to just try to keep our life total above 13 and let the opponent have 1,000,000 extra cards and try to match that energy. Which probably means Sunfall, but we'll see. I want to get this Memory Deluge cast and give myself a chance to hit a Void Rend before this is in ultimate range. Word Skitter, huh? Now they're a Demolition Field user? And a Careful Tapper. Double Worm. Okay. Anytime. Goes for the Fortress. No respect for the Mirrex. The Sewer King. Oh, we turned it into the equipment. You gonna equip that? Play around the Virtue? They are going to exile the Deluge. You want to deal me 13? Nope. Maybe next turn. Path of Peril.
Wish to know my secrets? Very well.
Wow, they are in the tank. And they will pass the turn with 4 open mana. Virtue of Loyalty, huh? Me lord. Sorry, me lord. Gumdrop Poisoner, of course. Make a food. That's all they did. They made a food. So you gonna deal me damage or something? They're gonna come after me. Okay. I will see about blocking. Sure. We can kill this with the Poisoner, which I really hate. How about now? I got a whale. Okay, I go to 6.
You are
Big game.
my ancient power.
Trespasser. It's not a Children. There's a Void Rend. Right on time. Okay. If I do this, can I still Wandering Emperor? I can.
Excuse my sudden egress.
Give me enough time, I'll find it. But they really wish this blast zone were creature land. I'm hoping that they equip this up and go for the lethal. They do not. They are too smart. Maybe for their own good. Last time I tapped out, they didn't punish me much.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it.
Plenty of lands in the deck, plenty of fortresses to still draw into.
My judgment is final.
Okay. How about a poisoner too? Uh-huh. Sunfall. Let's play around a cut down.
We've got the edge in this fight.
I know they have the Path of Peril, but if they just use it to kill this, I'm pretty happy. Yay, I'm happy. Wow. What a sequence. Our opponent is the best at Magic.
Try not to miss me.
Well, because of the underdog, we have to have the Wandering Emperor ready. How are we ever going to run them out of stuff to do? They played a turn 3 Soaring on the play while I had 2 tapped lands. They drew like 5, 6 extra cards off that. Now they're drawing off underdog. And I still feel like we're close. Like what? Like the moment where they pass without doing anything very impressive. I feel like it's near. Now let's see. Yeah. No, they don't attach this thing, which implies they still have better things to do.
I hope you're ready to lose.
Okay, that resolved. I was really afraid that they'd have a kill spell for it to keep it going. Shieldred. Okay. That's how we Magic. They held it till the last moment.
Strike fast and strike.
What do we
hard.
do? We can play this whale. They put this on it. It's a 7. They have a go for the throat. That's so bad. I think we go for the virtue, but like, what is there to get back? Not much, right? Like nothing. They completely clean the graveyard. If I put out my own virtue, this becomes a 4. Block with a 2. Well, attacking and not getting the Emperor means we'll be okay. So, yeah, whale. It's a close one. If the Shieldred somehow ends up in the graveyard, the virtue becomes way more interesting. And I mean the one of persistence. The V of P, as opposed to the V of L. Yeah, I had a feeling they wouldn't attack. They just need to wait for a few turns. But we might be able to take that time away. That hurts. If I kept the land, I'd have had a life gain source. I am regretting it. Get this out of cut down range.
Show them how we
Send a whale.
enemies.
Well, our creature's untapped with virtue anyway. Did not leave up Mirrex. That was a mistake. We'll see if that comes back to get me. What would they move the blast zone to? 6? Yep. The whale solution. And they scoop. Why did they scoop? I can't imagine that scoop. I have no life gain source. I'm at 5. In 3 turns, I just die to the Sheoldred. You blow up the whale. You take the 10, you gain 3 life. Well, actually, you don't even have to take it. You can equip this. That was not the right, that can't be the right scoop.